I was checking to make sure everything was going all right. Oh, all right. Well, anybody else have a crappy day today? I guess not crappy. It's very busy. So, if you're coming back in, I'm rebuilding the Dark Falcon. My son got this set a while ago. He had watched. He always liked the look of the Star Wars sets. He was getting into uh, Star Wars. He wanted the different Legos, and around the same time, the first Rebuild the Galaxy was coming out, and so he got into that, and he saw this in one of the magazine catalog things that came out, and he really wanted it, and he built it. I helped him a little bit, and then he wanted to take it apart, um, and because he wanted to build it again, but then he didn't feel like actually building it. Let me I want to pull, let me pull out the chat. I forgot I wanted to pull that out. Pop out the chat so I can see what's happening. Where did it go? There we go. Let me move it around so I can see what's happening around here. All right. I will do my best to keep an eye on the chat. If you put anything in, it's unfortunately a little bit out of my view, and so I'll do my best. So where was I? I was trying to figure out, where did I leave off? I think I left off over here. I was building that piece. These, yes, I'm up over here. Okay. So I need these over here. And unfortunately, I have this huge bin of pieces to go through because it's really easy to build these when you have the bag in front of you at the beginning. And now it's the full, just a big bin of all the pieces. Now I got to go digging. I know. I'll move it a little bit better over this way. So if someone chats while I'm digging, maybe I'll see it. There's one. How many of these I need? Two? Two. Oh, I want to check out something over here. Make sure where that's that screen. That's that screen. I just want to make sure I don't have anything else open. No, I don't have anything else open. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's see. So these point back this way. I keep forgetting where the camera is. I don't want to go crossing over everything. I'm still working out how I want to have everything set up for live streams. I almost didn't know if I was going to get a chance to do any live stream today. Work was just terrible today. Just a whole bunch of random issues to work through. And every mystery I solved just brought another mystery I had to solve, and it was really such a pain. Okay. Is that? And this piece now is kind of like that. Black. Happy Friday to anybody who's out there. Hope your day went better than mine. gray one. I don't. Oh, is it? That's one of the things I hate. Is it gray or is it black? It looks. Oh, and now when it looks gray, but here it looks a little bit more black. Yeah, I think it's black. Oh, but I think maybe it's this gray one. Are there any more anywhere else? I'm gonna go with the gray one. I'll try to remember. Remind me, okay? When I go looking for a gray one and all I find is a black one, remind me I used it over here, okay? That's gonna be your job. Now, knowing me, I need to fix this. So my son, I was so worried about stickers, and my son did all the stickers on this one originally, and he did a pretty good job, and it made me feel a little bit better about not worrying too much. Oh, can't that's this page. I have to do this one, and not worrying too much about it. Uh, so it doesn't bother me so much when he does the sticker, mostly because I know he can do pretty good. Sometimes he gets them a little messed up or backwards or upside down, but I'm trying not to have a panic attack over it like I used to. Okay, I need one of those, two of those, two vents, and that corner piece. One of these. Check something here. Do that. And give me 2 seconds. I need to step away to check a work message. And it was just an okay, thanks. So good. That's the kind of message I'm looking for at this point today. I don't want any other important messages. I don't need another thing getting broken. Honestly, the only reason I'm even down here doing Lego right now is even though it'll probably have to be a bit of a short stream, but I'm doing it because today was a stressful day, and I thought this would be a good way to de-stress just a bit. Build a little Lego and calm down, right? If anything's too loud, please let me know. This is only my second live stream, and I know digging through the bin can be loud, so and I don't know if I'm loud. Please, if it's too much and needs to go up or down, let me know. I tried to test and have those things figured out before, but I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing, so Oh, wait, I don't want the light one. Looking for dark gray vents and I can't find them because that's not what I'm supposed to need. All right, found those two. I need that corner piece. Where are you? I wouldn't have thought this one would be so hard. Sorry if none of the sound of me digging through is coming through. I'm here. I'm digging through the Lego bin. I just don't know if it's actually getting picked up by the microphone. At one point, I turned off the filters and things to make sure the sound went through, but I can't remember what I left it at. Maybe I'll check that. Let me see. What are the filters right now? Okay, the noise gate is off, so I think stuff should be coming through. Oh, wait a minute. What? I want to make sure. I don't know where the. Oh, the. Do I have it coming out of the wrong place? Audio. No, that's the right one, I think. Okay. I know. Quick test. I'm going to mute. Okay. No, that's the right microphone. All right. Small panic. Hey, I found that piece. All right, great. All right, so I always like to start with where I know things. So there's this vent. We put this one here and here, here, and here, and here, and here. Okay, next page. Light gray vent, smooth black piece, and one of those. All right. Light gray vents. These. Which actually, these go right here, so I might as well just put them. That and that. We have Legos all over the house. This was too big, right? Yeah, that's not it. Too big. And one of the other reasons I want to rebuild this Dark Falcon is to get the pieces out of this bin and get it put away. Oh, I just realized I put the chat away. There we go. So I want to get this bin put away to make space. This one's the same size as that one. That's not what I want. Ah, this looks like it. Yep. Okay. It's Not this is necessarily a bad thing, but part of the reason is because that I want to make space is the Lego have taken over extra rooms in the house. And yes, that's the right one. And I want to gain some of that space back. Like we've got this nice kind of cabinet by the TV that had some Lego in it. That would be fine. Why am I dinging? Okay. Um, what is that? Oh, if there was some Lego in the cabinet, that would be fine. But okay, I don't want this piece, and I keep picking it up. And but it's getting overrun with pieces that aren't being built anymore, or were built and taken apart, or built and played with. And so I'm trying to get all those pieces back, get those sets out of there, build them, make sure I've got all the pieces, take them apart, put them away, so that if they want to get, if my son wants to build them again, he can. But just move them out of the space they're in at the moment. Now I got to remember, I got to look up here. So three of those, yes, that, yes, that, yes. So one, and two of those. Okay. I have a habit of going by these steps and then missing some piece that I was supposed to put on. So I need a 2x4, a black 2x6, and not 2x, no, 2x4. Gray 2x4, black 2x6, and a open hand piece. There is one. Sorry, I'm building over here. I should be building for you to see, right? Still new at this. Still getting used to it. I'm still working out the setup I have here. Like I've got space, but I want you to be able to see me. I don't want the camera in my way. Otherwise, I bang into it. I'm not really sure why none of the. I'll have to watch this back later to see if any of this digging through the bin is coming through. Like I don't want it to be loud, but I don't see anything on the video. I mean, I don't mind if it's soft and muffled. That's fine. I don't want it to be too loud or annoying for anybody. But I just don't want anybody to think I'm not here. I've disappeared, and all it is, I'm digging through a bin looking for pieces for forever. Okay, so that's that piece. And it goes on there. If anybody is watching, you don't have to share if you don't want, but feel free. Let me know how your day went. Is your day just starting? Is your day already over? You go halfway through? I did it again. Pieces here in my hand, off screen. Here, right? Over here. I'm gonna have to figure something out. I'm gonna slide you over just a little bit. So hopefully you catch more of what I'm doing. Back just a little. Like that. Let's try that. Oops. See, I kicked it. That's the problem. All right, so these two went together. I'll show you, okay? Ready? Like that. Okay. Anyway, Where was this one? Over here. My problem is I kind of need to have the Dark Falcon in the same direction as the book so I know what I'm doing and I don't mess it up. But then that kind of puts it out of your view, huh? Right, the same. For okay, there's that. Look, and I didn't build it. And two those and a light gray too. Okay. So one of those. Another one of those. And a light gray too. And a light gray too. All right. Anyone have any good plans for their dinner today? I'm gonna be cooking up salmon. It's not my favorite, but my family likes it. It's over two. And I've already see it's backwards and I've already lost my place. So this is the one I'm talking about. It's over two, so it's here. There we go. I think that's right. Today I did not do a good job. Oh, is that the one I want now? No, it's still not that piece. That one and a gray three. Oh, right there. A friend of mine not too long ago passed away, and I made a I had started thinking about it before that had happened, but I didn't like how much work I was doing, like after work. And it was easy to fall into kind of the trap because I do like the people I work with. So it was easy to kind of see it as doing work for them or with them as the team. But it's not sustainable. It's not healthy. And what really decided it for me was when he passed away, because he used to work all the time trying to get extra stuff done, go the extra go the extra mile, get things taken care of, get things done, get projects finished. But in the end, nothing would come from it. You'd have some boss saying, "Oh, great job. Uh, Look at this guy who he stayed and got it all done, extra hours overnight, all these things." But it didn't actually get him anything. Like he pushed himself and pushed himself and pushed himself, and he never saw any benefit of it. You would think that, oh, well, when it comes to bonus time or raise time or whatever, they'll take it into consideration. But when that time would come around, they just looked at numbers. How much did you get done? And so in the end, I mean, he wasn't really that happy. He was always worried about being able to pay for his rent, pay for his food, and have a little bit of fun spending money. It seemed like every raise, his fun spending money was going down. I'm kind of putting some of these pieces off to the side because I keep looking for them and finding the wrong ones. So I'm just kind of stacking some of them over here. But so anyway, when he passed, I was like, all right, that settles it. I'm not gonna get into that same trap again. I'm going to so it goes in between. Actually, I wonder if I should put that one down first. Um, I'm not going to get into that same trap like I usually do. I'm going to work. I'm going to work my hours. I'm going to work what I need to work, and I'll get things done. And I'm not going to sign in and work extra hours. Like if I can help it, I'm going to really try to push back and say, okay, yeah, you've got this and it's got a deadline. Well, I hope you gave me enough time to do it then. I'm not the one that sets the deadlines. If you made a deadline that wasn't realistic, then I feel really bad for you. But it's not my fault. And it's not my problem. And so the reason I'm saying this is because with all the stuff going on at work recently, um, yesterday and the day before, I kind of failed at that mission. I did some work when I really probably, well, I know I didn't want to, but I did it because I felt like I kind of had to because there was other people on my team that were working and doing stuff, and things just weren't working the way they were supposed to be working. But I'm finally ending the week with things sort of being where they're supposed to be. So I decided to blow off some of the stress. I was going to come build Lego with you guys, with you all. I really have to get you guys out of my vocabulary. Mostly just because I feel like it's lazy. You building off camera again. I'm so sorry. I think when I get things set the way I want to, I'm going to need to turn the camera around so you could see like in the direction where I am, which is my intent. My plan is to eventually be on that side of the table and be building over there. And then when I've got something close to me that I'm building down over here, you'll be able to see it. I just don't have the space at the moment. I'm still working it all out. I'm just going to assume this is the right one. Okay. 3 of those and a slant piece. All right. 3 of those. Is there anybody who's doing, if you're old enough, I know Lego is a very not age restrictive thing. Um, if any of you are of the drinking age, if anyone's doing Sober October, I'm taking a shot at it. Tell you today wasn't. fun. But maybe maybe that's the indication that I should be doing sober October. Part of me feels like when at the end of the day you're like, oh, I'm annoyed that I'm doing something where I'm not drinking because I could really use a drink. It's like, well, for me personally, and I'm only speaking for myself, to me, that means, well, then maybe I really probably shouldn't have one, which I don't mind if I fail it. But if I do fail, I want to fail for the right reason. I don't want to have my bad day at work. Keep finding all the wrong pieces for this one. I'm finding the right color, but the wrong piece. Or actually, is it the right color? I hate when that happens. You get so like caught up looking for a specific piece and it's the wrong color, so you can't find what you're actually looking for. I think I'm looking for the wrong color. I think that's my problem. Oh, I was saying, I don't, I don't want to throw in the towel on just there it is, on just a bad day. I have plenty of bad days. If I'm like going out with my wife and we go someplace that, especially if it's a place that's known to have good cocktails or something, it's like, all right. Then I'd find more of it more of a challenge of, okay, do I feel like it's worth it, or can I just know that I'll be back here some other day when I'm not doing so well clothing, and I can have a cocktail then, or because of the family and the kids, is it like this was our one night to get out in a long time, and who knows when we're going to be able to get out again? So this place has really good cocktail. I know I'm doing sober October, but maybe I'll just have one anyway. And that I wouldn't be upset if I did that. I'd be upset if I had a bad day and cracked open a lousy like a not and I don't mean like a lousy beer like beer is lousy, but I mean which you may feel that it is, but more of a I have some beers in the fridge that aren't the best, and I don't want to have a bad day and sit down and have that and then throw it away. You know? In fact, I'm thinking that when I do get close to the end of sober October, I might buy myself a nice bottle of something to have and actually like sit and enjoy it. Something that I know I like. Okay, sorry for clicking my tongue into the microphone. I'm working on trying to not do that too. All right, black 2 Ps. It's a dark. That looks like a dark gray 3 and the 2 red. Oh, well, there's one of the red. I think I went through this before. I think all the red pieces are clear. I don't think there's any red ones that aren't clear. Oh, and of course, I just found one that's like maroon. So is that it? I think that looks like it. And nuts. Oh, there's not. Yeah, I don't know. Red, maroon? I'm not sure what I'd probably say that's maroon. That's a 4, a 3, and a 3. There we go. All right, this is like building the cockpit, I think, or part of the right part of the cockpit. Yeah. So watching a very fun stream last night while I was working, and they were building the new uh, Death Star. And I'll say I'll have to be very careful when I'm watching those because my opinion had been I have a Death Star. My family got me a Death Star. It was a different Death Star. I got it for my birthday and I built it fairly recently. If you're looking for any of the videos, I have a time lapse of bags 6 and 7 on my channel and a quick overall review that didn't come out as nice as I wanted um, on the channel of the Death Star when it was done. Um, but I don't have the new Death Star. And I felt like I didn't need the new Death Star. But then I was watching the live last night and listening to them talk about how much he was liking it and enjoying it. And it's like, oh, now I kind of think I want it. But we'll have to see. I think like I like Star Wars. I like the Star Wars sets. Um, but I feel for me, it's almost a little bit more of like that FOMO feeling rather than actually rather than actually like needing it. There's certain sets that when they come out, like the one that I saw when it first came out that I really, sorry, let me try to get some stuff on camera so I'm moving, that I really enjoyed was actually the not Starscream, Soundwave. When Optimus Prime came out, I got it for myself. I don't remember if I got it right away, but I got it for myself at some point for my birthday. And when Soundwave came out, I had struggled with Bumblebee, but I didn't get Bumblebee. But when Soundwave came out, I was leaving hints that I would have liked Soundwave for Christmas, and I was leaving hints and hints and hints. And then and then I couldn't wait when there was I think a double points day for um, for Transformer sets. I got both Bumblebee and Soundwave. I haven't built them yet. I actually have them off over in the corner to build some other time. But those are the sets that really are like speak to me as far as like a nostalgia feeling goes. And is that how it lines up? Yeah, that's how it lines up. Let me get it so you can see a little bit. Um, like those are the ones that like speak to me from my childhood. Um, I also really end up liking um, pirate sets, castle sets. Those were the sets I had growing up. So I really enjoy those. So anytime those come out, I end up being interested. That looks like an 8. My problem is now the book is so far away that it's hard for me to see it. So I think I'm getting the right pieces. My eyes are so bad. Okay. Let's see if these all fit properly. That'll clue us in. All right. So this one goes on here. Yeah, that looks right. And then this one goes on here. Okay. Well, looks like I picked right so far. And then it looks like this one goes next to it in there. Okay. Now that looks like a black, 2 black 4s, a 6, and a 2x4 of the dark gray. And I already forgot what I was looking for. What was it? Fours? Fours and sixes. Four, four, and a six. And with a dark gray 2x4. There we go. All right. That would be the only thing that also would make me think about not getting myself like a bottle of something would be I'd have to really like want to and have it as something I would really enjoy and would take a while to enjoy because anything nice like that that would be expensive, um, I could buy Lego and build it and take it apart, build it and take it apart. And right now, where I've got some videos and live stream and stuff, not many, but I have enough I'd be able to say, hey, if I buy an expensive Lego, I could stream it or do videos on it. But who knows? Uh, oh, I remember now. Okay, so it's these two pieces, one of these, and then it's the up. Oh, there's one of them. I need two of these, two of those. Um, so I could justify it that way and say, well, I'm not going to sit there and drink on stream. That might work for some people. That's not going to work for me. I don't think anyone would be interested in that. Not from me, anyway. I don't. I mean, I know a little bit about what I drink. Like, I know kind of what I like, but I don't really know enough to tell anyone. Not that I necessarily know enough to tell anybody about Lego either. I know how to put them together. I know how to complain when the pieces get all taken apart. Anyone who has watched any of my shorts, actually, there is only one right now. There's another one that's going to be coming. They are right now based mostly around my son building these little villains for his for when he's playing this side. So like uh he will build and need some bad guy to attack his good guys, and so he'll just put a hodgepodge of pieces together and uh and make them for somebody to attack and defend and all sorts of stuff like that. The problem becomes we can't always find the pieces of the people we are looking for because he's taken them apart. It was six and two by sixes. He's taken them apart and the pieces end up all over the place. I went to put back together the 3-in-1 pirate ship, and I couldn't find. Are they sixes, 2x6s? Yes. And I couldn't find. I'll call him like the first mate. I don't know if that's what he actually is, but he's the he's one of the pirates, and he has a very unique um, shirt. We also couldn't find one of the guys, their heads too. I don't know where that one went. But he had a. Oh, did I mess that up? No, looks like that's right. He had a unique shirt, and it took me forever to find it. And it turned out it was he took it and he built one of his bad guys out of it. He said he put the Green Goblin's head on the body, but from knowing the pieces I have, it wasn't Green Goblin. I think it was actually the Wicked Witch. But hey, It was green. He wanted to say it was Green Goblin. I didn't fight him on it. I'm assuming this was this piece. We'll have to see as we get closer. I feel like see another one. We'll have to swap it out later if we get to it. And one. And yeah, and then the head for the other guy is just gone. I don't know where it is. On here? Yeah, it looks like on there. And then I finally found one. Like I found the guy's head. So I found a head that matches that guy. So I took a picture of the guy to be like, just to make sure. And the person that came up, I was like, oh no, this guy looks familiar. And sure enough, we only have we have two of that guy or that head on two different people. One's the pirate, and one's some guy from is it a barbecue or something that has a fire. It's like the fire department shows up like a fire truck and a barbecue and it's flames and things. The fire department comes and we have that one, and that's the same head. And so that was the one we couldn't find. I will be right back. I need to respond to one work thing. It'll only take a second. All right, we're coming. Okay, I'm back. And now this is your cue to tell me that that was more than a second. That's what my son says all the time. I have to with him. I'm trying to get better about not saying I'll do it in a second because he's so literal. That then he's like watching me or he yells at me and he just goes or he'll look at me and say one. It's like okay, I'll do it in a moment. I'll do it in a few minutes when I have a chance. Well, that wasn't the right piece either. That one, this one's the right one. Yeah, it looks like it's the right color. I think this one needs to be a four. Four, 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 four. Now all I'm finding is threes. Right. Where's the fourth? There's the four. Got it. I almost took it off camera to build again. I'm so sorry. I apologize. There you go. This is not the right piece. This is the piece. I will say, at least for this set, I'm fairly confident that all the pieces are in this tub. I thought I was confident with the pirate ship when we were trying to build one of the alt like creations to build like I think they called it actually I don't know if they gave it a real name, but it was a like the pirate hideout, or maybe they called it the pirate inn or something. And a four and a dot. And I was fairly sure I had all the pieces set aside in one little tray so that I'd be able to build it. But that was not the case. Many of the pieces had flown around the house. Oh, I need two of those. Okay. Most of the pieces had flown around the house, and I had to go looking for bits of pirate ship all over the place. And I think I found everything to build the inn. The problem is I don't know if I have everything to rebuild the pirate ship. Three of those and one of those. Oh, there's the one of those. And actually, oh, I think I see that this is coming soon, so I'll take that out now. I try not to go looking ahead because then I get focused on looking for the wrong piece. But I happen to remember that one. So when I saw it, I grabbed it. I suppose I could have tried to sort these, make it easier to find what I'm looking for. Maybe before my next stream, I'll do that. What time is it anyway? Okay. Still got a little time. Is this one I need that's coming up? Yeah, I need that one coming up too. Might as well put it there. Oh, so I think I have all the pieces for the next piece, but I'm still missing two of these. Thought I saw one. I think one of these is coming up in a few steps. Here's one. One more. One more, and I can move on. Sometimes when I find two pieces stuck together, I like to take them apart like this because I know that's coming later. But I'm either going to be looking for this or going to be looking for that. And I don't know that I'm going to find them both together. So I'm going to take them apart because otherwise I'm going to be so laser focused on looking for a specific piece, I'll just totally discount it out of the corner of my eye. Oh, here's the other one I needed. And then I'll never find it. And then I'll finally find it mixed in. It'll be like, how did I not see it attached to that? It's like, well, because you weren't looking for it. You weren't looking for it attached to that, so you didn't see it. Did I build that off on the camera again? I'm sorry. Okay. So this goes this way. And then, I seem to remember that. I always thought that was strange building this piece to have it built like this with that kind of a turning piece like that. And I thought, oh, okay, it turns. But then you lock it in. Oh, it does turn. Okay. It doesn't lock over there. I forgot. My mistake. Oh, but then that doesn't work very well. That's right. Because then it's still like it moves slightly, but this piece on top won't let it come out. That's what I was remembering, I think. Okay, now how does this line up over here? And this black piece here should be right there, I believe. Like that. I think that's right. Oh yeah, because then it goes down on here, so it doesn't move. So it's, I mean, I guess that's a nice way to get the rounded. Oh, and actually, does something clip on here? I think something clips on there. Maybe that's what I'm remembering now. All right, now it's a flat dark gray and two of these. And that might need to be where I call it for the day. We'll see. That depends on how quickly I find. Here's the dark gray flat one. And another one of those. The other one's not really that small. So I don't know why it's hard to find. I guess I wasn't quickly looking for them the last time I was digging through. Little piece. Let's see. I guess streaming is like the opposite of what they always say. It's like, oh, silence is okay. When you're talking to people in person, it's like you don't have to be the one to feel like you have to fill in the silence. Like if you're that type of person really that doesn't like silence in those cases, you feel like you have to keep talking. I guess that kind of doesn't work so well for streaming. You really, if there's not a good thing going on already, keeping the conversation going, you kind of do need to be the one to keep talking and fill that dead air, right? Where is this piece? What am I looking for again? Yeah, that, okay. Ugh, I don't want to run out of time, but I'm starting to run out of time. Found it. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna have to be my last piece. I mean my last step. So the knees come in and from here. So here and here it looks like. All right. Step 100. Look at that. Oh, okay. You know what? Then we get to where bag five would have been. Let's finish this up. We got one vent and two of the shiny. Okay, those shouldn't be too hard to find. I already got that one, and I got the vent. I call them vents. I think they're vents. They kind of look like vents. They look like air vents to me, right? At least in my house, they do. And one more. Now that I said that, I've jinxed myself, right? I'm gonna find lots of red pieces. Hey, there it is. All right, this is gonna be where I'm gonna stop. So we've got that, and this, and this, and that brings us up to bag 5. So that's where we're gonna stop for today. I am sorry. Just moving something. I am sorry that I didn't get to do as much of a stream as I wanted to today. I was really hoping to get down here earlier and do a full like 2-hour stream. But work today just went sideways. There was just no way I was going to be able to get down here to do that. To take what I like to do is take an extra long lunch break and come down and get and do this. But there was just no way I was going to be able to do that today. So today was a little bit shorter and later than I wanted. But hopefully that won't be the case going forward. The crazy stuff at work is supposed to wrap up sometime mid next week. And that doesn't mean that it's going to stop being crazy. It just means the deadlines won't be as big of a deal. And so hopefully then I'll be able to take a little bit of lunch break time, come down and see if there's anybody who wants to watch while they're having their lunch. We can compare what we're eating for lunch. But if you were watching, thank you. I hope you enjoyed. If you're watching this live or recording later, I really hope this was fun for you to watch the building. And I would invite you to check out a live next time, subscribe, and put the notifications so that you'll know when I go live. You can always come in then and say hi. It's a very relaxed live stream. I haven't had anyone in to chat with yet. So if you want to stop in and chat, we can chat about well, not just about anything. Obviously, things that we know that we can chat about that we know we can talk about. If you talk about something I've got no ideas, you can tell me all about it. I won't really be able to like chat all that well, but we could definitely talk Lego or Star Wars or Transformers. I mean, we could figure it out. But thanks for checking it out. Please like and subscribe. And I hope I'll catch you some other time when I'm live or in the comments on one of my other videos. So take care. Have a great weekend. Hope you have a fantastic weekend and rest of your day. But that's me signing off. Thanks for stopping by.